Hi, this is Taxis Chronicles and I'm your host Simon. Today we have a guy in the car, quite a young guy, but he seems like he's quite an entrepreneur, making some money, and he's doing his tattoo business. And so today he's gonna tell me all about his tattoo, the tattoo world, and how long he's been doing it, and what it's like in the Corona time for him. So, what's a typical day like for you during the Corona time running your business?
I'm only doing like maximum two people a day.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the social distancing and isolation still. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But usually on a normal day, if we're Corona, I'll be having like at least 10 clients a day.
And
Five, six.
what's the biggest kind of tattoo? Not the biggest. What's the most common kind of tattoo that people do?
Oh, roses.
Roses.
Yeah.
So I take it that's women.
No, both.
Really?
Yeah.
Men ask for roses.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So how long have you been doing the tattoo business for?
I've been doing it for 10 years now.
Is it 10 years?
Yeah.
You don't look that old.
I know, Asian don't raisin.
I love that. Asian don't raisin, right? So it's not black don't crack, Asian don't raisin. Okay. That's good. That's good.
I started when I was 16, so
So you're
I've
20.
continued since then, yeah.
You're 26 now.
26 now.
Alright. So do you have lots of employees?
Oh no, just myself really, like, cause I'm just myself. I'm the only one that doesn't work really.
Okay, alright. And if people wanted to get a tattoo, where can they find you? Or
On Insta, I have my Insta page up,
which
is GABZINK. So if anything, they can just message me on DM there, and I can chat to them and book them in, talk about their work that they want done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Is there any tattoos you've had to say, I can't do that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not taking my own horn when I say I'm the best out there. I do have a lot to learn myself still, but what I can do, I think I'm really good at what I can do right now at the moment.
What kind of tattoos? What is it, due to time, or is it due to details, or something even controversial that you don't agree with?
No, it's mainly the detail, really, and like how they would want it like incorporated in their own way. So say they send me a picture, and I'm like, alright, I can kind of do that, but it's got to be the same picture that I just seen. If it's something completely different, it's like, I've got to completely make up a new design and make it look exactly like that one, which will make it really hard for me to do because that's not the original design. You know what I mean?
Would you say it's something that if somebody wants to start doing themselves, it's gonna take many years for them to learn how to be a tattoo?
Definitely. Tattooing is not a quick process. Like, you gotta remember that tattooing people's skin, this tattoo is gonna be on their skin forever until they die. So, you know what I mean? So, if you're not gonna really take it serious, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. It's gonna make a lot of people unhappy. Yeah, it's just not gonna be really good. It's not a good thing for you. You're gonna do it that way.
Yeah, I understand.
Makes you practice, take more time into it. Not rush it. Just really take your time. But always test your limits, you know what I mean? Don't always stick around doing the same sort of designs. Switch it up, make it more difficult for yourself so you know exactly what to expect next time.
Do people ever ask you for like suggestions?
Oh yeah, all the time.
They say, what do you think will look good?
Oh,
I want something original, but...
All the time. I always get people asking me, can Gav just design me something and then do it, and I don't even have to look at it, I just trust you to do it. I get that quite a lot actually.
And do you ever upset anybody in that basis when you've designed something and they just...
Not that I can recall.
So that says...
Nearly most people that I've done tats for, they're either happy, they're happy, or like, they've either not said nothing to me, which I've not known about, but I haven't really had no complaints coming back.
Well, that's positive.
Yeah.
That's very, very positive in that respect.
Having that on you, like having someone like that staining your reputation is really bad in the tattoo industry still.
Yeah, I can understand that. I suppose it's in any business, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're as good as your last job,
business.
is what they say.
Reputation's the one.
Yeah. and stuff. Mhm. So, what somebody starting off in the tattoo business, what can they be looking at to earn per day?
Well, on my level now, that I'm at now, I'm making, I would expect at least normal day's wage, £500.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm in the wrong business. How much did the equipment cost?
Twice the amount, so you've got to do twice the amount of work to do to make that back.
Okay.
Like certain equipment come up to about nearly, if you're buying the whole kit brand new, which is gun, supply, machine, pedal, everything, but nearly a bag, 1.5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And I suppose you always have to be buying ink.
Always.
What about, like, obviously people have got infections out there and stuff. If somebody, are you concerned about, if someone, let's say somebody had AIDS and they didn't tell you?
That's the thing. I make sure before I do a tattoo, I got a consent forms from them to sign up.
Yeah.
And because I'm going to people's houses, they can't really lie because their family members are around. I can ask them, like, really, is this what's happening? Is this what they got? Are they lying about their medical records and all that?
So
do you know what I mean?
People will be open there.
Yeah, they have to be. They'll have to be.
Okay.
Like before, like obviously when I was running in like from the shop and that, we kind of hard just to like just take their word for it. Do you know what I mean? Because they ain't got no one around them. They're no family members. No one can support their claim. But now it's like, it's harder for anyone to like really like, because anyone will say, no, you can't do that. You've got this condition.
Okay. Yeah. And there's there's age limit for tattoos, isn't
18
it?
and over.
18 and over. What's the most common age group for tattoos?
I think
For what you've seen, your
right
customer
now,
base.
I would say the 20 to 25 bracket is kind of popular right now.
So they're probably influenced by the social media.
Probably, yeah, most likely, yeah.
Okay.
I do have a lot of underage, but they wait until they turn 18. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have a lot of people under 20 to get tattoos right now. I don't really like. Do you know what I mean? I don't know a lot of people that age group.
Yeah. My daughter, she's 15. She's never asked about a tattoo.
Oh, is it? I got my first tattoo when I was 14, mate.
But I said to her, I wouldn't let her do that until she's 25.
Okay.
Because the decision making part of your brain, sorry, fully develops at 25. So then you're more conscious, and you've got an idea of how you want to live your life.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a corporate CEO, having love and hate tattooed on your knuckles like my brother doesn't really go down too well, in that respect.
No, it's true. I understand that as well. Like the image does play a big role. You know what I mean? But right now, how I see tattoos everywhere nowadays. More than there was before, like say 5 years ago. More people on TV have tattoos on show now than ever.
Yeah. I even see a doctor the other day. I know he does a podcast show. He was covered in tattoos. He looked like one of those the Oriental people in those like the Yakuza. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like my dentist, he's covered up. He's got sleeves.
Okay.
And he doesn't wear long sleeve when he's at job, and he's wearing short sleeves so everyone can see his tattoos. And he just puts on gloves.
Okay.
So like I'm seeing it more common now than it was 5 years ago.
Is it true? I don't know if you would know this. Is it true? Once you get a certain amount of tattoos, that you can't do blood transfusion?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's like saying after for pregnant females, you can't get tattoos until 6 weeks, or at least until you're fully completely not breastfeeding your baby. You can't get no tattoos till then.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay. So, the kind of character, you spoke about the age group of people. What would you say, what type of people are these? Do you get you always see tattoos with like Yakuza, the Russian mafia, those kind of things. You ever get customers like that, interesting customers?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
I get customers all over London. I'm all over. What I'm trying to work on right now, obviously it's difficult to work on right now, is to because of what's happening, the corona and everything, I was trying to build like my own networks overseas, like in different countries.
Yeah.
So I can, like, if I go Spain, I've got someone to stay in Spain, I've got some work to do in Spain. And I could say I go Japan, do some work in Japan. If I go Germany, go do some work in Germany.
But so in that case, you must be really good that people would say, because I'm sure in Spain they have tattoo artists.
Oh yeah. Everyone's got tattoo artists.
But
But when you can build up your own fan base and that, you can, you know what I'm saying, like, you've got every opportunity to go and do their tattoos as well at the same time.
So you're on Insta. You said you're on Insta.
Instagram.
You're on YouTube as well.
Nah, not YouTube.
That's probably a good thing. YouTube would probably be a good thing to do, is to film, like put little videos of you doing certain things, but you can edit it, make it like a, you know, when they kind of make it quick, like
Yeah.
you start off and then here's one you prepared earlier and people like it, and then they'll probably call you.
Oh, that's definitely an idea though. Definitely an idea I'm not taking.
Yeah, feel free, mate. Feel free.
Because I was doing the tattoo I was doing from one of our friends today. Yeah, he just started a podcast as well.
Okay.
So he was doing the whole thing exactly how we're doing it right now, talking, but not really asking questions, but talking about what's going on, what he's doing, what I'm doing for him, like what the tattoo's getting done.
Oh, okay. So he's just talking about his everyday life.
Yeah. Not really asking me questions. Like, he was letting me crack on with my work, but he was talking throughout the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Yeah, podcast is the way to go. It's only now, the Americans are way ahead of us. It's only now we're catching up because we're in quarantine and people think, yeah, I know, I saw a podcast. You know, it doesn't cost much, just a microphone and a phone, and away you go, recording device and things like that.
And off you go.
That's good.
How long you been doing that for?
Me, I've been doing my podcast for about 5-6 months now. I do 2 podcasts. One's called Africa Investing Stories, so it's about investing in Africa.
Yeah.
The other one obviously is this, where we have Taxi Chronicles. People get in the car if they're interested in background or what they do. You know, we have a general chit chat, and I just push the episode out and things like that. So yeah, it's just like that, really.
So you got any tats yourself?
No. Tattoos.
Never.
I don't believe in. It may sound. I'm very traditional. I believe in keeping my body as it is.
Oh yeah.
So no earrings, no thing. I don't even wear jewelry. Certainly no tattoos. But yeah, I just don't really see the point in it. It always bewilders me when people put like their children's names or date of births on themselves, like they would forget.
No, it's not that.
I don't know, you know.
I wasn't like you don't forget.
No, because you could. I like the Russian tattoos, where there's tattoos. I think there's South African. The numbers. You heard of the numbers gang?
No.
Like in South Africa, in the jails, they've got the numbers gang. You've got 28, 26, and I can't remember another gang. But anyway, so your tattoos tell your story of what you've done. Where you've done time, if you kill people, where you've lived, what set you're from, all that kind of thing. So someone can see straight away who you are and what you're about. And I like that idea. If I was going to be a hardened criminal, then yeah, that probably would.
That's the thing though, that's how societies portray people with tattoos, to be criminals.
No, I mean in that respect. But remember, I look at it like this. You got the David Beckhams and all the football players and stuff who do the tattoos, and you're like, I personally just don't see that fascination. I just don't, and I don't understand it. I can see where you've got the Maoris, like The Rock has his tattoos, because it's his tribe, it's his history.
To be honest, you know what? Yeah, that's not originally like from that tribe, you know.
What do you mean?
His tattoos are not originally from his tribe.
They're from
another tribe.
Yeah, but what I mean, they're from his country now. Is that right? Is that right, or is that?
I'm not even sure where he's from, you know.
He's from. Isn't he a Maori, or he's a Maori or something like that? I'm not sure.
I'm hearing a lot of rumors of where he's from. People can't even confirm where he's from, though.
No, because he talks about it. Is it Hawaii? I'm not sure. He's one from yeah, maybe it's Hawaii. I don't know. But it's one of the Pacific places in the world.
One of them.
Yeah, if you watch his Gold Cast, then you'll hear about where he's from and what he's done, and you know why, etc., etc. And stuff. I think he is like one of those Hawaii islands, because he did in a film Get Shorty or something. He did he come up in his traditional dress and stuff.
Which film was this?
I think it was.
Was it when it was the new Fast and the Furious one?
No, this was way before then.
Way before that one.
This is about 15 years ago. At least 10, 15 years ago. But yeah.
I know what you mean though, because like my country, our traditional tattoos are tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
So like all the stuff now are really like new century. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it also, when we say countries, it's not really about countries. It's more about your tribal history, because the country's been formed out of many tribes or many clans or groups of people in general. So, you know, when you look at that, in Africa, there's a tribe in Ethiopia who do calluses, and they do a line of calluses around their body every time they kill somebody.
Yeah.
So you've got some people. You ever seen that movie, The Panther? Was it Black Panther or Panther?
Yeah.
Right. Remember when they're fighting at the waterfall?
Yeah.
And he takes his t-shirt off and he's got all these bumps all over his skin.
Yeah. Scars and...
That's where they get it from.
Oh,
they got it from that African tribe in South Africa, in East Africa, Ethiopia, where they do all of that.
Okay.
And it's obviously, if you see the real people who have it, it's a serious. It's just, you know, it's not a
but
joke.
What is that? Is that just scarring?
You know, you cut the skin, and then I think you may rub something in it, or you cut it slightly, and it forms a callus as it tries to heal. I think you may cut a segment out. I remember how they do it. But every time they kill, so this man was covered in this thing. And I remember the interview, the British man was saying to the man's wife, don't you feel kind of disgusted that your husband's killed all these people? And she looked at him strangely once the translator translated and said, how on earth can you say that? I'm happy he's killed all these people. So now I sleep comfortably knowing if anybody comes to try and kill us, he can defend us.
You know, like that. That's real facts.
I said, look, they're living in two different worlds, boy.
Yeah, no camping there.
The man just had to be quiet, but such a life. And stuff.
See, that there is different though. Like, it definitely evolved over the years. It definitely is. What tattoos is now is just for fashion, more like fashion nowadays.
Yeah. People get anything and it doesn't mean anything to them. There's a whole thing about enduring pain when you have it done, and all these different things. So, yeah. So how long does it take to do a tattoo on average? Is it like 4 hours, 5 hours?
Yeah, I say minimum from tats that I do, like at least 3 hours minimum, maybe 2.5. If I'm doing it quick enough for the work.
Do you do the process where you remove tattoos as well?
Nah, I wish I did. I've got a few that I want to remove myself, but no, I'm not in that business.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at your hands, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a few I want to get taken off.
Oh, you've got to figure your fingers. What's that say?
Work hard work.
Work. Okay. I was gonna say, does it say love hate? You can team up with my brother. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. There's a lot of cliche tattoos out there, man.
Yeah.
A lot of cliche tattoos. Everyone's got kind of the same same things.
Yeah. It's like that tattoo that goes around the arm. There's a tattoo that everybody has that's it's like a ring that goes around.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, everybody's got that. You know.
I don't really see the point. I don't really like that design, to be honest. I've done it a few times. Done that tattoo a few times, but I've never liked the tattoo itself.
Have you, as people, when they get tattoos, is it common for them to say, all right, I've had enough, I'll come back tomorrow? Kind of thing? That's very common.
Yeah, a lot common. And I don't, it's annoying, it's stressing.
But then you must charge them extra for a revisit.
Oh, yeah. But it's the whole fact of like, alright, cool, now I have to stop this session because you're in pain. And then tomorrow, you have to go through the same pain again, which will take longer. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't get it done that same day, if you go the next day or the day after, the pain's gonna be 10 times worse.
Okay.
Because your skin's basically healing back up. So you're reopening what's getting healing, what's like.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like, I'll prefer to get a tat done in that time and that time only.
Maybe you should tell them to take some sleeping pills or something.
That's not even allowed, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even allowed.
Or tie them to the table.
Even then, tensing and that. Do you know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Their skin's got to be
Relax.
straight still.
Yeah. It sounds quite technical.
It
when
is. It's a lot. It's a lot of mind work. It's a lot of mind work. I have to keep myself balanced. If they're moving, I've got to try and move in the same motion they're moving, so the line's straight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot still.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Like, a lot of people do think it's easy, but it's really not easy. Like, people panic as soon as they get the needle into the skin. They're like, I don't know what to do now.
Say again, they say they don't want to do it.
Yeah, like, you know when people try and do tattoos,
Yeah.
like they'll get the needle into the skin, and then they're like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Like, what do I do? Like, expecting the picture just to be there on the skin. Do you know what I mean? So they're always just like, oh, you know what? I can't be able to do it because I don't know how to do tattoos. But then people think they know how to do tattoos when they don't.
Oh, so you're talking people who are gonna design them.
Yeah.
So people who want to be like you.
Yeah.
And then they like. So there's a special art. Did any of your family do tattoos before?
Nah, I'm actually I'm the first one in my family to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I was 14, got my first tattoo.
What did your parents say to about that?
Oh no, they kicked me out.
They kicked you out?
Yeah. Moved in with my nan, but then lucky like my nan, she wasn't, even though she's the strictest, she's like the hierarchy, she's the alpha in the whole family, innit? Like my dad respects her even though he's the man of the house and everything, do you know what I mean? Like he shows her that respect, like she's got the last say. But
so did you came back? Oh, your gran lives with your...
No, my nan lives here actually, down here.
Okay.
So I moved down here, and then I was doing like, I started to build up my tattooing business, like bought my kit, started talking to people. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And next year, you know, after like 2-3 years down the line, my mum and dad asked me for a tattoo each. Do you know what I mean?
Did you charge them?
Yeah, of course I did.
Really? Okay.
Of course I did.
He said, I wouldn't have charged you if you hadn't kicked me out.
Yeah, that's standard. And they told me that this is not going to take me nowhere. They wanted me to be a doctor. I was like, do you know what I mean? Or
what's your heritage?
Oh, Philippines.
Ah, Philippines. I used to work with Filipinos on those ships. Yeah, nice people. Fish. I love fish and rice and karaoke.
Yeah.
Okay. They kick you out and later when they come. So how did they ask you for the tattoo then? Did they just come out straight and ask?
Oh, they called me.
And said,
So I thought, they were calling me to just see like the normal conversation, like, guys, I want a tattoo. I was completely baffled. I was like, huh? Am I hearing this right? You kicked me out and now you want a tattoo?
Was it years later?
Yeah, like 2 years down the line.
Yeah, and they saw you making money.
Yeah, doing my thing, like, do you know what I mean? My work's looking good as well.
And so they're probably boasting about you now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, my son does tattoos, he can do your tattoo now. Oh, I like your tattoos.
What was the tattoo they asked for?
Oh, my dad wanted his dad's name on him.
Yeah.
With a cross and praying hands, and then my mum, she wanted like a few bits and bobs around, like a wrist tattoo, a hand tattoo, and a finger tattoo as well, because she's a Leo, so she wanted a lion on the finger.
So your parents must be in their 50s?
Yeah, my mum just reached 50. My dad's
and
in
they
like
asked
52.
you for tattoos at that age?
Oh no, this was like, I'll say like what, 45, 46?
Oh, it's about my age, okay. Alright.
Now they won't ask for no tattoos. Like, they just say, oh Gabs, what is that, a new one?
Alright.
So if I get a new one there,
I hear you. Okay, that made the story quite interesting. I just trying to picture parents coming back.
Yeah.
And stuff. But anyway, Gabs, thanks again for kindly telling us about the industry and that.
No worries, man. Welcome.
Just before we go, do you want to give a shout out to people, let them know where to find you again?
Yeah, if you're looking for any tattoos, hit me up on Instagram, GABZINK. That's GABZINK.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. And for the listeners out there, sorry I haven't done an episode in a long time. I'm back on speed now, so I will be doing them maybe even daily, but a minimum of every other day, and posting them about all different kind of people, obviously, who travel in the famous taxi across and around London. And don't forget to check out the other podcast, which is Africa Investing Stories, funny and interesting corporate stories about people who've invested in Africa and their experiences. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.